Yo, what's up? I'm gonna talk about the Shovelhead, a little update, I guess. Another thing is, freaking GoPro took a dump. I've been using this thing steady for like, I don't know, it's a 9, so maybe 2 or 3 years, probably 3. But what's up with these things? They drop footage, they get all hot, they cook themselves basically, and I think this one finally cooked itself. I had it on in the garage, plugged in. And yeah, I don't know, I gotta like reboot it or something, I don't know, put a different battery in. So I'm filming on my phone, never done that before, so who knows if it's even gonna work. But anyways, this freaking thing, watch all the playlists. Only got one, but the one up here for whatever I'm talking about this bike. First of all, this thing's been super fun, and then it's been going to hell quickly. So recently it's been just puking oil. I change the oil after like 50 miles and the pressure and the oil has just been coming out of all the bottom end parts down here. So I've been going down the crazy rabbit hole of fixing all that, and I've learned a bunch of stuff about oil pressure, which is, I'm learning way too much about these bikes. I kind of just wanted to learn how to ride them. But I figured out that my problem was this thing. I'll put a picture right here of what it is. And a lot of people say the check ball inside, you tap them or put some sealant in them and rub them together or whatever. There's other videos, maybe I'll put one right here of what I'm talking about. But that's what makes the oil sump in the bottom of the motor, is that little check ball. Well, I don't have that problem. I have it coming the opposite direction, going up and out. But this is like another pressure oiling port, I guess. Well, when I first got this bike, that was the first thing I noticed, was it was sumping really bad. Normally, it was coming out the bottom. So I didn't know what I was doing. I took the oil pump apart. Well, when I took it apart, I didn't see this. So I took a screwdriver and I got in there and was like scraping it all over the place, trying to see if this would come out. And I couldn't figure it out. Well, long story short, a year later, I put another one in with a spring above it, and it was really weird. Like, couldn't barely screw it down, and the springs seemed really tight and all that. Well, come to find out, I had 2 of them in there. The other one finally came out. So I'm a dumbass. That's just been my whole oiling problem, is this thing's just, the whole cavity's just been covered with these. Which, why didn't it do that when I first had it running, like the first 10 miles? So that's another whatever. The other problem is, on these exhausts, there's a big old gap, so I put an Evo style gasket on it, and they don't fit very good. Let me show you. All right, so here's, looks really crusty on the phone. It's hilarious. Look at that. Freaking thing popped out. I don't know why. So now I got an exhaust leak. But see that gap? Big old gap. So I think that's part of my problem too, is the exhaust leak is bad. The other side's got a pretty big gap on it too. So I gotta figure that out. It won't even really run that good. It's like hard to start, so that's my problem. And that's my next thing I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so this is a knockoff S&S carb from eBay. I think this one is. It's been working until I freaking fussed with it. I was in a jam at a gas station, and this thing was, well, first of all, I messed up the float. I had the float like too high, I guess, and it was just pouring fuel into the motor. So I adjusted it, and now I think it's too shy. But I had to do it when I was at the gas station, so I was in a panic. Not really a panic, but you know what I mean. I was just like getting it done. What I did was I put the bottom end on, I bent this, and it's just never really worked right, I don't think. So when I don't know what this is called, excuse me, but when this goes inside behind that jet, it's too shallow, and I think it doesn't pour fuel out correctly or something, I don't know. And then this accelerator pump, this guy I fussed with, and I probably did something with it. Sorry, I'm spinning this around all crazy. Maybe the diaphragm's all jacked up, but I bought a rebuild kit, so this is new. And I can't remember what else, but it didn't come with this brass piece. It came with a new seat, and I think it's just all these little things is screwing me up. So saying that, the iron headache's going away. I got a new one, this fancy black one. So I put all the jets from this one onto here, and all the brass stuff, which you should definitely buy these brass or whatever kind you want to pull the bowl off easier. Yeah, I got a new fancy black one. I got a simpler choke. This one has the step kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 5 or whatever steps. Too much of a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna put this on there, and it should be dialed. It should run good. No fussing, no fighting. Let me know what you think about the Chinese carburetors, CVs. I know you can just run them, they're the same thing. I think these ones might be a little different, but like, subscribe, comment, just a little update.